Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Thank you very much for accepting to start early today. And hopefully, inshallah, this lesson really another important lesson in your course. Before we start our plan today, let me remind you about our previous lesson. What did you study? Of course, you conducted your progress test one yesterday. And I marked 2 students of you, so the remaining, inshallah, will be marked tonight, bismillah. I'll let you know your results maximum, inshallah, tomorrow evening, bismillah. So, what about our previous lesson? What did you study? What did you study in our last regular class?
Speaking focus.
Yes. So the first one in unit 3 was based on speaking practice. Okay. Do you remember the main theme, Ya Akram? Talking about what?
Pastimes.
Pastimes, exactly. How do you usually spend your free time activities? Right? So the main focus of our class today based on actually 2 skills. The first one, reading, and the second one, listening. But reading, our reading skills so far was based on looking for factual details in the passage and how to skim and scan. Today we have another reading skill, which is relevant details. How can you define the relevant details in the passage? Okay, using non-fiction and fiction reading. I'll start with you with our reading practice number 1. Did you finish reading this, ya shabab? I requested you to do it as a homework. Did you read it?
No, I forgot.
What about Muhammad, Khalid? Did you read it?
No.
Muhammad? Muhammad, did you read it? Muhammad, can you hear me? Right. Shabab, I'll share with you some statements. Please read them carefully and let me know, are they relevant or unrelevant statements? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Shabab, I'll give you 3 questions and please let me know. Here. See this message. Okay. So here, read the statements from 1 to 10 and let me know what are the relevant statements to the three questions. The first question, what are the advantages of running? The second one, what advice would you give to runners? Question 3, what are the disadvantages of running? Again, what are the three questions? Muhammad, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, so the first question, what are the advantages of running? What advice would you give to runners? What are the disadvantages of running? Okay? Here, if I ask you, ya shabab, what is the key idea or what is the purpose of question 1? What is the key word?
Advantages of running. What?
Exactly.
What
So
advantage?
the advantages of running. Type question 2, advice to
What
runners.
advice would you give to the runners?
And 3, disadvantages of running. Okay? What you need to
Yes.
do, I'll give you, shabab, 3 minutes. Here, write the number of relevant answer here. If the statement is relevant to advantages of running, write the number here. Okay? And what are the statements that relevant to advice to runners? Write the numbers here. Disadvantages of running, do the same here. So you decide relevant or not relevant details based on the given question. Type number 1, statement number 1. Who can read it? Let's do it together. After that, I'll give you 3 minutes to do as I mentioned. Who can read number 1, ya shabab, and let me know this statement relevant to which question? Question 1 or 2 or 3?
The first one. First one.
Yes.
Number
yes,
1.
Khalid. Okay. It is
Number 1.
a way to get fit quickly and efficiently.
Advantage.
Exactly. So here the advantages of running. So here, come to this table and write 1. Right? Type. What about statement 2? Who can read it? And let me know this statement relevant to which question, 1 or 2 or 3?
Number 2. Question
Yalla ya
number 2.
Muhammad. Warm up before you start a run by running in slow down. Yes, you are right. So here, giving advice to runners. So here, question 2. So this one, question 1. Okay? So this is what you should do, ya shabab, to answer reading the questions. You should read the question and understand what is the main purpose of the question. Then look for the relevant answers. That's what we are doing now. Clear يا شباب؟ طيب يلا يا أكرم. Read 3 please quickly and let me know which statement yes, this statement is relevant to which question?
Question 1, it releases endorphins which are good antidepressants.
It releases endorphins which are good and which are a good antidepressant. What does mean antidepressant?
Like opposite, like coffee.
Yes, antidepressant as you say in Arabic يعني مضاد للاكتئاب. يعني يوم ما تاخد لما تلعب رياضة معناها ان لازم you feel happy. لازم يحسن مزاجك على طول. Running or exercising in general speaking improves your mood or makes you in a good mood. Right? So this is another what يا أكرم? Huh? Another what? Another advantage to running. It releases endorphins, which are a good antidepressant. Clear يا شباب? Are you with me?
Yeah.
طيب يلا يا خالد, number 4. شباب, I give you 2 minutes. Please do yourself. Can you do this, please? يلا quickly. You have 1 minute only. Just write 1, 2, 3 next to the statement. Again, question 1. What are the advantages of running? Question 2. What advice would you like to give to runners? Question 3. What are the advantages of running? Just write the number of the question next to the right statement or the relevant detail to the answer. To the question, sorry.
I finished.
Akram 1.
I finished them.
Akram 2. Muhammad 2. Khalid done?
Yes.
طيب يلا يا أكرم. Answer 4 please.
Always wear well-made running shoes. 2.
Yes.
This
So,
advice.
yes. Do you agree with أكرم يا شباب?
Yes.
Okay. طيب 2 يا محمد, number 5. The next one.
Never run on concrete, run on dirt path if possible.
Yes.
Question 2.
Yes. Again, do you agree يا شباب with Muhammad? Yes. What does it mean on concrete يا شباب? On concrete.
Asphalt, which is on the
تمام.
street.
Exactly. طيب يلا يا خالد, number 3.
The endorphins can have an addictive effect. 3. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. What does it mean addictive? Addictive
Can't
event.
get off from it. Can't get
Exactly.
off from it.
Yes. So
But I
being
think
addictive. Yes.
who will be addictive to running or will be addictive to what?
No, endorphins.
But I think it is not a negative part because if you are addictive on endorphins, it will encourage you to run more.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yes.
But it is 3. 3 is correct.
Because in number 3 it says it releases endorphins.
Yes.
So,
but here يا شباب, here the statement means if you addict, if you take too much endorphin, you can't get out of it. You can't live without it. But here taking pills or taking drugs, because you have some medicine called endorphins to increase the endorphin hormone in your body. Having such pills not good for you. So instead of having pills, no, just exercise. This makes sense? So the statement here, the endorphins can have an addictive effect, means what? If you don't have such drugs, you will be sad, you will be upset, you will be disappointed. هتكون إنسان مكتئب. ما انتش طبيعي. ليه؟ لأنك ما خدتش حبوب خلينا نقول بنسميها حبوب السعادة. لكن لو on the other hand, if you exercise, so you can improve the level of endorphins in your body in a natural way without having such drugs. This makes sense يا شباب? Clear?
Clear.
طيب. The next one. يلا يا أكرم, 7 again, please.
Avoid running on streets with heavy traffic as you can take in a lot of exhaust fumes. 2.
Yes. Here, this advice, right? This question 2. Do you agree يا شباب with أكرم? Please يا أخوانا,
yes.
don't forget to write down any new phrases for you. Exhaust fumes. What does it mean, exhaust fumes? Good or bad?
The gases from the exhauster.
Exactly. Here you can say car smoke or smoke from cars. Type. The next one, ya Muhammad, the chance of injury is much higher.
Number 2, number 3.
Yes,
Disadvantage.
exactly, disadvantage. Right? You may be injured while running. Type 9. 9 ya Khalid. It burns more calories than any other
Then,
activity.
question 1.
Yes, for advantage. The last one, it helps to reduce high blood pressure. Again, question number 1. Okay?
Yes.
So, based on this, ya Shabab, why I give you this question as a warming up before starting our reading task, to help you how to define the relevant details. Number 1, what you need to do, please read the question. Understand what is the main purpose of the question. Then you can decide, you can choose, you can select the relevant information or piece of information accurately and quickly, inshallah. طيب. Let's do this, ya Shabab. Let me stop sharing this. And please refer to your box, page 40. Page 40. Okay? So, yes, I need one of you read this paragraph loudly, please. Exploring. This one, think about. Think about. Who can read it? Yalla ya Muhammad. Can you read it, please?
Sorry, Mr. Because my voice hurt me a little bit.
Okay, so no problem. It's okay. Yalla ya Khalid.
Okay. If you ask a friend to buy the ingredients for a pizza and she brought home a cookbook about how to make pizzas, you had be rather annoyed. This was not what you asked for. However useful it might be. In the same way, learning how to make your answers relevant is an important skill. Check your answer to the question you have been asked.
Exactly. So, it's important, again, to know the purpose of the question before looking for the answer. Right. Read this. I give you 1 minute, ya Shabab. Yalla. Read the statements or the sentences below and then answer question. Read this about swimming and answer the questions. According to the text, why might someone take up swimming? Choose A, B, or C, and why? You have 1 minute.
Can I answer?
Wait, please. So Khalid, number 1.
I can answer too.
Akram 2. I am Muhammad done.
Yes.
طيب يلا يا Khalid, what's your answer?
See, it's a cheap pastime.
Why?
Because in the last phrase, he said that it costs nothing at all, which it's relevant for the answer.
You mean it's a cheap pastime related to why might someone take up swimming?
Yes, it doesn't cost something.
طيب. Akram number 2. Do you agree with Khalid?
Yeah,
You agree? It's a cheap
it keeps you
pastime.
fit.
A. طيب خلينا
Yeah.
write here K for Khalid, A for Akram. طيب
أنا B.
and you Muhammad.
B.
Muhammad
B.
and Muhammad B. طيب خلينا let me ask him Akram الأول يا Akram. Why يا Akram A the right answer in your opinion? So محمد M. This is محمد. خلينا نشوف مين الوينر هنا. Khalid choose C because based on here it costs nothing at all. This is his opinion. Wakram, what about you? Why? Does your answer, ya Akram? Does your
Because it is reasonable. Because
reasonable?
there is multiple pastimes that that is also cheap. يعني هو هيتشوز swimming وفي برضه cheap زيه. مش سبب ممكن.
من وجهة نظرك يا أكرم يعني you choose based on your knowledge, based on your experience, right? Not based on the given question.
Yeah.
طيب. Thank you. This is good point يا أكرم. So you decided the right answer based on your prior knowledge, based on your previous knowledge, your own experience about the question, not based on the given question. طيب خليني أسمع محمد الأخير. يا محمد, why do you think B is the right answer? Why? What's your evidence?
Because the first thing he said that swimming is a very popular hobby.
Okay.
And that's why, and it's the first reason why people take on swimming.
طيب. Thank you very much, ya Muhammad. Actually, the winner is Khalid. The winner is Khalid. The right answer is C. Why, ya Akhwanna? Why? Read the question. Why might someone take up swimming? Akram قال it keeps you fit. يا أكرم, هل في المعلومة اللي أنت قرأتها يا أكرم من الباسج من السنتنس ده هل أي شيء related to being fit؟ طلع لي كلمة واحدة فيها being fit أو keeps you fit. طلع لي. ها؟
No.
ما فيش صح؟ أحسنت. يبقى ده اللي عمله أكرم يا شباب a big mistake. ليه؟ لأن أكرم حل السؤال بناء على قناعته هو، بناء على المنطق اللي هو شغال بيه، منطقه صح. بس في الريدنج يا اخوانا this big mistake. اوعى never do that. تمام؟ لان اللي عمل السؤال مش غبي عشان يقول لك لا طب ما هو كده الطالب يحل بدون حتى ما يقرا القطعه. فاهميني؟ انتبهوا يا اخوانا، وده البيج ميستيك في الريدنج كويستشن، وده اللي بيضيع الشباب في الاختبار للاسف. يكون طالب متفوق بيجي على الريدنج يوقع في الريدنج على اتفه الاسباب. يلا بياخدها بناء على معلوماته هو مش على القطعه. this is big mistake يا اكرم. Please never do that. Based on the given question and the given details. Okay? طبعا it keeps you fit. Okay? As you mentioned, it doesn't relate to any one of the given details. طيب ونفس محمد. تمام؟ قال لي هنا it's a hobby. دي الكي وورد يا محمد او المين ايديا. فاكرين اللي شرحناها يا شباب in unit 2 topic sentence and the details. topic sentence عندي ادي topic sentence قال لي swimming is a popular hobby وسكت. لكن لما قرأت بعد كده انا فهمت ليه swimming popular، ليه معظم الناس practice swimming. ليه؟ لانها it costs nothing, it's cheap, you can practice swimming anywhere زي ما الراجل قال اهو. it doesn't cost much. Why? You can swim at your local beach أو in a nearby river أو it costs nothing. وده السبب الرئيسي why swimming is popular. Because you can swim anywhere for free. فهمني يا محمد؟
Yeah.
لكن السؤال هنا، السؤال بيقول why بيسأل على السبب الرئيسي. طب والسبب فين؟ هم ما قالوش صراحة، لكن قالوا من التفاصيل اللي قرأناها مع بعض. والتفاصيل مبنية عن what? Swimming is cheap. Swimming is a cheap pastime. بس روح اسرح في أي مكان هتستمتع وببلاش. That's why swimming is popular. أتمنى تكون الرسالة وصلت يا إخواننا. Clear now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Khalid, for your answer. Thank you very much. طيب. يلا يا شباب, please come to this. Read the text carefully and then answer questions. Please go to page 41. But before going to page 41, please practice scanning and skimming. Swimming for fun or for medals. يلا يا شباب. Skim the passage and go to exercise A. Write answers to these questions. Find the word in paragraph 1 that means liked by many people. Liked by many people. Go to exercise 1 or paragraph 1. Give me a word, only one word, which means liked by many people.
Can I say it?
Wait, Khalid, please. Khalid, number 1. إخوانا, paragraph 1, only paragraph 1. أهو. 3 lines. طيب, تمام. ومحمد 2. أكرم 3, right? يلا يا خالد. What is the word?
Hobby, popular hobby.
يا خالد قال لي one word. شوف السؤال يا خالد لو سمحت. Refer to the question. السؤال بيقول يا خالد, إخوانا لازم تعلموا الدقة. افهموا السؤال يا شباب. Find a word. الراجل قال لي a word. يعني تديني كلمة واحدة فقط. Find a word in paragraph 1 that means liked by many people. تفضل يا خالد.
Popular.
Popular. يلا يا محمد. What's your word?
برضه popular.
Popular. وانت يا أكرم, you agree with your classmates?
Can I see the paragraph again?
Again. يلا again. The first 3 lines.
Popular.
Popular. تمام. برافو عليك. Excellent. You are right. So please write popular. This is the keyword, the definition, liked by many people. Like football is popular game or sport in my country. Means what? Football is liked by a lot of people or most people in your country. فهمتم يا شباب؟ طيب لسه ما خلصناش paragraph 1. Look at paragraph 1. Give 3 reasons why people choose swimming as an activity. Yalla, you have 1 minute. You understand the question? Shabab, you can use your book to read, please. 3 reasons why people choose swimming as an activity. 3 reasons. 3 reasons.
I am done.
Type, start please. What are the 3 reasons?
It doesn't
Okay.
cost much.
It doesn't cost
Great way
much.
to keep fit. Great way to keep fit.
It doesn't cost much. So yes, this is number 1. And it's a great way to keep fit. تمام.
And have
طيب.
fun with your friends.
Yes. Shabab, do you agree with Akram? Ya Muhammad and Khalid. You
Yes,
agree?
yes.
طيب. تمام. Yes, Akram is right. Thank you, Akram. Yes, this is perfect answer. Okay. Shabab, this is the written question, the reading test. As you know, reading test, you have written questions, as you see in our exam. So if you have a question like this, mention the 3 reasons. You should write full sentences like this. It doesn't cost much. Had the number 1. The next one, it's a great way to keep fit. Number 3, have fun أو ممكن تقول له you have fun with your friends. تمام؟ طيب. The next question. المرة دي هنروح لمين؟ page 3 أو paragraph 3. What swimming stroke did Michael learn first? Again يا شباب. What swimming stroke? Okay. What swimming stroke did Michael learn first?
Stroke here means skill.
No, swimming stroke like let me say like movement يا خالد. Swimming stroke you have 3 swimming strokes. The first one, as we call it, breast for a front stroke, and the breast stroke. Sorry, back. This one here, the 3 in paragraph 3. This paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. This is paragraph 3. Okay. Find out the three swimming strokes and which one did he learn first?
Backstroke.
Okay. Type backstroke. Do you agree with Akram يا شباب?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, he spent
Yes.
a lot of time floating, splashing about on his back. أول حاجة اتعلمها backstroke. As you might expect, the first stroke he learned was the backstroke. جابها لي بصراحة. Okay. طيب. The next question. Okay. Again in paragraph 3 and 4. المرة دي بقى تركز على paragraph 3 و 4. Give 2 examples of Michael's great determination. What does mean determination يا اخوانا? And determination good or bad?
This is good. Like he is expected to be a star, future star.
Exactly. To be successful, you must be determined. You must be ambitious. You must be independent. Never give up. Whatever the mistakes, whatever the difficult situations, no, never give up. Continue until you reach your goal. This is what we mean determination. So here in this passage يا شباب, in paragraphs 3 and 4, خلي بالكم 3 and 4, 2 examples of Michael's great determination. I'll give you 2 minutes to answer this question. Go ahead, paragraph 3 and 4.
I finished.
Okay, so Khalid number 1.
Done.
Akram 2. Muhammad done,
finished
right?
it.
Muhammad 3. طيب يلا يا خالد. What is the first example to show his determination? Again, you should consider paragraph 3 and 4. Khalid, answer please.
Okay. The first one is in paragraph 3. No, sorry. The first one is in the 4th paragraph. Broke his wrist.
Broke his wrist. طيب. بعدين. Michael broke his wrist. Only this?
Yes, I only found this.
So Michael broke his wrist, only this statement?
And had change how he practiced. So this can be number 2.
And had to change how to practice. Okay?
Yes.
And had to change how he practiced. So, but he didn't stop practicing. Okay, this is also, yes, this is a good example that he is determined. So he changed it, however, his wrist is broken, but he changed it how to practice. He didn't stop practice. يعني تحدى نفسه, challenged himself. طيب, this is the first example يا خالد. Any other examples? We need 2 examples. شباب, do you agree with Khalid? طيب, what do you think يا أكرم? أكرم 2. Is Khalid correct?
Yeah.
So this is correct. In this way, Khalid answered the questions. He gave us 2 examples of his determination.
Yes, true.
Muhammad, what about you? Do you agree with your classmates?
I only found that he broke his wrist and had to go and had to change how he practiced.
Okay.
And but he trained hard, and the next year he went to on the 8-win gold medal in benching sitting gold record.
Okay. So in this way, your answers only paragraph 4. Nothing mentioned in paragraph 3. شباب, unfortunately you are partly correct. يعني لو انتوا كده في الاختبار والسؤال ده عليه درجتين هعطيكم 1 من 2. وده سبب تاني برضه بيضيع درجات في الريدنج. تمام؟ الراجل قال in paragraph 3 وباراجراف 4. انتوا كلكم ركزتم على باراجراف 4 وخالد صح. يعني خالد جاب الكلمه الصح فعلا. قال انه مايكل broke his wrist and had to change how to practice. ماشي, كويس جدا. يعني هو اتدرب رغم دراعه مكسور او ايده مكسوره. This is good example to show his determination. لكن in paragraph 3 we have another example يا اخوان. In paragraph 3, please think about it. Again,
I think I found it.
Where is it? Which
He
statement?
didn't. I thought that he didn't miss a class in 5 years.
أيوة, that's it. Excellent, Akram. He never in 5 years never missed a practice session. تخيل لمدة 5 سنوات ما راحش منه سيشن واحد. يعني he was regular. He attended every day, every single day. لمدة 5 سنين. That's a good example for his determination. But the right answer يا شباب for this question. Number 1, he never missed a practice session. And the number 2, he broke his wrist and had to change how to practice. And he didn't stop practice. Right, thank you. Now يا اخوانا يلا exercise بيها هسيبكم انتوا تدربوا فيه. تمام؟ Copy in right answer to these questions. And can you complete this as homework? We did practice A together. Can you complete practice B or task B as homework to save our time? Okay? Please write this يا شباب. So B, task B, here. This one, homework. Question 1 and question 2, and here, and the 3. You have 3 questions, right? Now, this is the last question. I'll give you 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Yes, 3 minutes. You can skim the passage. Look at the whole text again and write 3 qualities that you need to become an Olympic champion. What does mean champion? Champion, what does mean? بطل هيرو. يس، بطل أولمبي. اوكي، يعني الناس اللي بتحصل الميداليه البرونزيه او الذهبيه او الفضيه دول بنسميهم اولمبيك تشامبيون، بطل اولمبي. اوكي، طيب what are the 3 qualities that you need to have to become an Olympic champion? You have 2 minutes يا شباب. يلا skim the passage and give me the 3 qualities to be a successful Olympic champion. Ready يا شباب؟ شباب ready؟
Ready.
Okay, يلا go ahead. You have 2 minutes from now. Write them down, please. Write them down يا شباب. Yes, in your notebook. What are the 3 qualities?
Ready.
يلا يا شباب. Sorry, I was muted. يلا يا خالد, what are your 3 qualities?
natural talent
Khalid, I can't hear you very well. Can you repeat, please?
at the last paragraph at the natural talent
Naturally talented, okay.
and the extraordinary mental.
Extraordinary. Natural talented and extraordinary mental approach. Repeat it, ya Khalid.
Yes, exactly.
The same.
Extraordinary mental.
The same, ya Khalid. You mean talented?
Oh, they're the same.
Yes. Here, natural talent.
Okay, there is another one in the paragraph before it, before the last one.
What is it? Type. Shabab, who can complete?
A great determination.
Yes. You mean
you
determined?
Great determination in the first line.
Yes, determined. Determined, yes. Here, qualities. So qualities, you should use adjectives. So determination noun, determined, and adjective. You should be determined. You should be naturally talented, as Khalid mentioned. Number 3, Muhammad, what is the third qualities or the third quality? Muhammad, Akram, anyone ya shabab? Yes,
I
Muhammad.
really don't know. I only had two that you said.
I think it's
natural talent.
Yeah, naturally talented. Okay. Determined. Number 3,
Great
Akram.
determination.
Determination, Khalid mentioned it. Here, ya shabab. Look, here 3 qualities. 3 qualities, ya shabab. So qualities here means use adjectives, ya khwan. So don't say determination. You should use the adjective from determination is determined. Determined. So to be this one, you show number 1 here, as you Khalid mentioned, talented, naturally talented, موهوب, determined. What's number 3? Competitive. Okay, competitive. You are ready to compete other people. قادر على المنافسة. You should be competitive. You should be confident enough to compete other people. تكون واثق في قدراتك انك قادر انك تنافسهم to win. Okay, شباب. So based on the passage, these are the 3 qualities that you need to have to become an Olympic game. You need to be talented. You need to be determined. Competitive, yes. From what? From what? From competition. Here in successful competitive, it's mentioned, ya Akram. Look here. Competitive, this one, ya Akram. So to be a successful competitive swimmer. This makes sense?
Okay.
Competitive from competition. Okay. So this is the end of our reading practice 1, non-fiction, as you mentioned. And please complete exercise for task B questions in your homework. You have 3 questions. طيب. Here يا حبايب. Now listening. Let me stop sharing this. Yes. Please refer to page 46 يا حبايب. What are the reading, the listening skills? In this section, you will what? Who can read the main objectives of the listening part? Who can read it?
Listen
Read
to a recording,
yes.
a short talk. Revise
Okay.
some vocabulary connected with people and activities. Identify some key details in an extended test. Practice answering questions in different formats.
Okay. Right. So, Shabab, our listening skill based on what? You should expect the vocabulary based on the topic. So revise some vocabulary connected with people and activities. As you see, the main theme in Unit 3 is sport or free time activities. So you should expect these words or these vocabulary. Identify them key details in an extended text. So I'll give you this. Let me stop sharing this page and share this with you. Please try to complete this close, ya shabab. Right? Yes, that's it. Can you see my screen?
No.
Now, can you see it?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Table tennis. Here, ya shabab, try to give me 6 words to complete this close. So close text, table tennis. Table tennis is played on a rectangular space. There is a row across the middle of the table and stand at each end. Players hit a small light ball to each other. They hit the ball with space made of wood covered with rubber. To start the game, to start the game, one player hits or serves the ball. The other player tries to the ball back. The ball must go over the net and land on the opposite side. The aim of the game is to hit the ball so that the other player hit. I'll give you 2 minutes. Try to find out the missing words. 1 word in each gap. So I need you to think about 6 different words to complete the gaps. Ready? Right, ready? Yalla, go ahead. Please write down in your notebook. So let me write this: number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. this passage about table tennis. Who can play table tennis? I think Muhammad, right? You told me in our speaking practice. Can you play table tennis, right?
Yes, I maybe like 50-50, not the professional.
Okay. So you can manage it. طيب, Muhammad, Akram and Khalid, can you play table tennis?
I tried. It's pretty good.
Okay, but you can think about the table tennis, huh? With the court, what you need to play table tennis.
We need a rectangular table.
Okay, good. Yes, go ahead. Don't answer, please. Write down your words. This is really important for you, Shabab. This activity helps you to guess the missing word through the context. Even if you don't know the meaning, you can guess the missing word before and after the gap. You can think about the word. This is important for listening and reading skill passages. طيب يلا, who can start?
I'm ready.
طيب يلا يا خالد. Read your words please in order.
Table,
Okay.
net,
Okay.
players,
Okay.
racket,
Okay.
hit,
Okay.
catch.
Catch.
Yes.
Thank you, Khalid. I don't give you any feedback until I listen and to Muhammad and Akram.
Can
يلا
I
يا
change
شباب.
the last one to strike?
Which number? 6 to
Six,
strike?
last. Yes.
طيب, I let you know. يلا يا أكرم or Muhammad, who is ready?
Oh yeah.
يلا, in order please يا أكرم. Read your answer in order.
Okay. Rectangular table.
Okay.
Below net.
Right.
And the players.
Okay.
They hit the ball with. I wrote bat, but I know it is wrong.
Yes. Why? How do you know it's wrong?
Bat is for baseball. Tennis.
Yes, you are right. You can use it. That's yes. Go ahead.
Other players try to hit the ball back.
Okay.
And the aim of the game is to hit the balls so that the other player I'm not sure of this one also. Or lose
We
it.
did
Lose.
lose. طيب, thank you. يلا يا محمد. What did you write?
Do I need to read the whole thing or just say my words?
No. 6 words only. Read them in order, please. يلا.
Table,
Okay.
net,
Okay.
players,
Okay.
paddle,
Okay.
hit,
Okay. The last one.
miss.
Miss. طيب, ما شاء الله عليكم يا شباب. both of you have 2 mistakes and one has 1 mistake. But generally speaking, you got 4 out of 6 in this question. This is great. You are right, a rectangular table. This is correct. You are both of you, all of you, correct. The low net, this is correct. Okay, table here, players. Yes, you are right. Okay, they hit the ball with bats. This is what you mentioned, ya Akram. Khalid mentioned rackets. Here you can say bats.
Mine is wrong.
Tennis racket, but here with rackets. Okay, made of wood. Yes, table,
Bat.
no problem.
Paddle is also right.
Hit. Tries to hit the ball back. And this one, Muhammad, he got it, you are right. Miss. And so that the other player misses it.
The Mr. Paddle is also right
Which one?
in bats.
Badal.
Bats is used in
Just a second.
baseball.
Just a second. Yes, Muhammad, with you. What's your word?
Bats is used in baseball.
Okay.
Paddle
And?
is the right word.
Paddle, how to write it?
Paddle is
Yes, I
P-A.
think that is correct.
Paddle. Give me the spelling, ya Muhammad. P or B?
P.
P. P for pen.
Yes.
P
Yes,
for pen.
yes.
So P-A.
Yes.
Complete, please.
Double D.
Double D.
L-E.
Paddle. L-E. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Type. Read the definition.
But wait, no.
This paddle. Read the
Frozen.
definition, ya Muhammad. Okay,
Sir,
paddle.
the screen is in
Sorry, let me stop sharing this. Just a second. Read, ya Muhammad. Yeah. Here, the definition.
a short pole with a wide flat part on at one
end or both ends, right? Used for moving a small boat or canoe through the water. Okay, so it doesn't make sense with table tennis. A blade on a paddle wheel. So paddle, it doesn't make sense here, right?
But,
and paddle here as the verb. Look.
Mr.
Yes.
A bat also doesn't make sense. A bat is a long stick that is used for baseball.
Right. Let me write it for you. Bats or bat. Yeah. Look. This one, can you see? Bat, a specially shaped piece of wood used for hitting the ball in many games. This makes sense? Yeah. And of course, it has different meaning, like a bat animal, as you know. But here, just to focus on the relevant meaning based on our context here, our passage. So here you use bats. Why bat? As you see, special shaped of wood. Why? Because he made of wood. Can you please refer to the passage again? Let me stop sharing this. This one.
Okay, one minute.
Yes, go ahead. Here, ya shabab. Here. Yes. What is? Okay, made of wood, covered with rubber. So bats.
So, Mr. Can you change the question like, like for example, what are the tools for table tennis?
What are the tools here? Racket. Akram,
yes,
here racket. Racket. Can you see my screen, ya shabab?
No,
It is
it's
frozen.
Sorry again. Let me stop sharing it. Here. Racket, ya Akram, you said racket, right? Racket here. Look, racket, the picture, racket.
It was me, not
Okay.
Akram.
Sorry, ya Khalid. Here. Racket. Also, you have racket. Here, sport. Look. A net fixed tightly to an oval frame with a long handle used in various sports for hitting a ball. Racket. Tennis racket. Okay, badminton, squash. Okay, but here, because he mentioned made of wood, so in this way you should use bats. Okay, because the racket may be made of plastic, not only wood, but also you can use, if you use here tennis racket, yes, you're right, no problem. Okay, racket. Type. What's your last question, ya Muhammad?
can you like change the question?
Okay.
Like, what are the tools used in table tennis?
طيب let me Google it with you. خلينا نكتبها مع بعض على جوجل اهوت. Let me Google it for you. This one, ya Muhammad. Okay. So what's your question again? Read your question. What?
What are the tools
What are the tools
used in table
used
tennis?
in table tennis? Okay. يلا خلينا نشوف الانسر. Here. Rackets. Rackets, cases, tables, nets, balls. He didn't mention pedal. Okay. Also here you can use rackets or bats as we mentioned. But pedals, no. Okay, Muhammad, is it clear now?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Shabab, for your good answers. ما شاء الله عليكم. طيب خلينا نرجع تاني للlistening. يلا let's continue listening. Here. So, Shabab, why I give you this before listening? Why I give you this practice before listening? What is the benefit? واحد فيكم يقول دلوقتي ايه علاقة اللي احنا قلناه مع listening؟ why يا شباب؟ Why? Because based on
Imagined answer
ايوه تمام.
or pick.
يا خالد, yes, to be more familiar with the topic, you should be able to understand the meaning of any difficult words for you. Okay, so read this please. يلا, I give you half a minute. Please read with your eyes يا اخوانا. يلا, read this paragraph please. Read quickly with your eyes. Okay, finished?
Yes.
Right. So, before you hear the recording, make use of your time to prepare. To prepare what? In an examination. This might mean taking time to consider the topic. يعني هو بيقول لك كده, بيدي لك فرصة زي يعني من حظنا الحمد لله في أكسفورد بيعطينا 5 minutes يا شباب. You have 5 minutes to read the question paper. تشوف الأسئلة بالكامل على السريع. الهدف من دي إيه يا شباب؟ To think about the topics. يخلي دماغك كده تسترجع التوبكس, تمام؟ عشان لا تسمع تكون فاهم, يعني تتوقع بالضبط what are the vocabulary. and the likely ideas that are going to be talked about. It also means that looking through the questions and checking that you understand the vocabulary that is likely to be used. If a word is unfamiliar, افترض وانت بتقرأ السؤال في كلمة مش قادر تفهمها. You know that you will have to listen very carefully to its context. في الحالة دي هتفهم المعنى ازاي؟ From the context, the words around it, so you can make an informed guess. Okay? طيب, here يا شباب, you will listen to the recording is of an employer. What does mean an employer يا شباب? Giving a talk to a group of school students with a partner discussion or discuss.
We are the ones who employ people.
Exactly. So employer may be a person or a company. And for example, my employer is SPSP College. Your employer may be Aramco company. Employer may be الحاج عبده مثلا. الحاج عبده ده صاحب الشركة مثلا. يقولون عليه employer. Okay? So the recording is of an employer giving a talk to a group of school students. That topic. يبقى لما تقرأ كده يبقى توقع هيتكلموا عن إيه. What the topic is likely to be about. الأسئلة دي كلها توقعها هتيجي في راسك على طول أول ما تشوف التوبيك. What the talk is likely to be about. What the advice the employer might give. Whether the topic is likely to be about a particular job, discuss why this is likely to be unlikely. Okay? Here. Use the useful words يا شباب. يلا. يبقى الراجل يعمل interview with a group of students. بتوقع. What are the type of questions he may ask them? He may ask them about what? About their qualification? Interview, nervous, confident, first impressions, body language, character. Okay? بتوقع كل الكلمات دي هتسمعها في الريكوردينج. اوكي يا شباب؟ clear؟ طيب. So the keywords. Now, I'll give you a chance. Please read the questions. Read question 1 and then follow the instructions below. Read the questions. According to the talk, which two things will the interviewer probably ask you about? يلا. Before you listen, توقع كده. Recent education, family background, ولا your hometown, ولا your leisure activities, ولا your future plans. توقع كده.
I think future plans and recent education.
طيب
and maybe
okay.
leisure activities.
خلي بالك يا أكرم 2. الراجل قال لي 2 things. You have 5. Choose the most important 2.
A و E.
A, your recent education, و E, your future plans. Thank you, Akram. طيب وانت يا خالد, what about you?
Same as Akram.
وانت يا محمد, what about you?
What does leisure mean?
Again, please.
What does leisure mean?
Leisure يا خالد يعني free time. Leisure activities يعني free time activities يعني pastime activities. Leisure activities يا خالد like entertainment, free time, pastime. يلا يا محمد, what about you?
برضو A and E.
كلكم متفقين بقى. طيب خلينا نشوف. يلا. Listen to the introduction, then answer question 1. يلا listen. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah, listen.
Unit 3. Audio 3.1. When you go for an interview for a job, or for a place at college, of course, the interviewer is very likely to ask you questions about what you are studying and the qualifications you hope to get. But the interviewer is also likely to ask about what you do in your spare time. Why does the interviewer ask these questions? Well, he or she wants to find out more about who you really are. They'll discover if you are the kind of person who keeps trying, even if something is hard to do. They'll recognise if you are someone who likes a challenge, or if you are someone who is likely to give up. These things will be important at work or at college. Perhaps the most important thing is that they'll be able to guess if you can get on well with other people. When the interviewer talks to you about your hobbies, you will give the interviewer valuable information without even knowing it. What hints can I give you? Firstly, a hint about what not to say. If your favourite pastimes are going to parties, eating pizza, and sleeping on the sofa, perhaps it's best not to mention them. My second hint is to be truthful. If you say that you are a top-class, long-distance runner, it could be a problem if your boss signs you up for the intercompany marathon competition in your first week at work. No one wants a reputation as a liar. My third hint is to mention hobbies that show you have a balanced approach to life. Perhaps you are applying for a computer science course. Then it might be helpful to know that you also play table tennis in your spare time to keep fit and healthy. The interviewer would like to see that you don't spend all your time sitting in front of a screen. My final hint is to think about how your hobbies can improve your skills. For example, if you want to do an arts degree, a passion for photography could develop your sense of colour. If you are applying to be a police officer, it would be good to show a willingness to help other people and improve your understanding of behaviour. For example, you could help out as a scout leader. In fact, any volunteering work will show you are aware of the real world. Many jobs today demand that you work closely with others. If you play in a sports team or play in an orchestra, speak up and explain how you have learned how to work well in a team. Just one last thought. Whatever your hobby, make sure you enjoy it, so you can speak about it with honesty and real enthusiasm.
Right. Okay, Shabab, after listening, okay, so actually you have only one right in your answer. You choose A and A, right? Okay. Shabab,
Yes.
you are right. Okay. So A, your recent education. Which phrases does the speaker use to show education?
What you study.
الله عليك يا خالد. Your studies. أيوة. يبقى here synonymous for the education يا إخوانا studies. وإيه كمان؟ ها؟ قال إيه كمان الراجل؟ Studying and qualifications. Studying and qualifications. Studying and the qualifications means education. شهاداتك اللي درستها حصلت ايه المؤهلات اللي حصلت عليها. يبقى نفهم من listening يا شباب. مش هيجي لك نفس الكلمة اللي في السؤال. No. You should guess synonymous. So the word education means studying and qualification. Does make sense?
Yes.
حبايب clear. طيب, the other one. He doesn't mention anything related to your family background أو your hometown أو future plans. ما جاب سيرتهم أصلاً. أمال قال إيه؟ Your leisure activities. مين شاطر يقول لي what are the synonyms did he use?
Hobbies.
Again, Akram, please. Leisure time. With Which phrases he uses to show leisure activities? Asking about leisure activities. Like what?
Pastime and hobbies.
And the spare time. He said like that's spare time. Your spare time. Spare time, free time, leisure time, pastime. تمام؟ يبقى أنا بذكائي أفهم إن وأنا بقرأ السؤال أحط في راس السينونيمز اللي ممكن أسمعها من السبيكر. أوكي؟ يبقى leisure time هنا ممكن يقول لي spare time. وهو قالها فعلا spare time. أو pastime أو free time. أوكي؟ ماشي يا حبايب؟ طيب.
Okay.
خلينا بقى نسمع الآن. Now read through the rest of the questions before answer them. You will hear recording it twice with a short space in between. Write down a short phrase the speaker uses that means someone who is determined. الراجل ما قاليش بالضبط كلمة determined. ما قالهاش. لكن قال كلام نفس المعنى. فهمني؟ يبقى what you need to do, write down the short phrase. The short phrase يا خالد يا محمد يا أكرم. The speaker uses that means someone who is determined. واضح يا شباب؟ Let's listen again.
I know it.
From listening. طيب read all the
Yes,
questions.
I remember it.
Okay. All of you يا شباب, I give you 1 minute. Read all the questions before you listen again. And please write down the answers in your notebooks. Okay. حبايب ready.
Yeah.
يلا quickly please. We are going to finish يا شباب in 10 minutes. Please quickly because your classmate Akram has a lesson. Let's finish quickly in 10 minutes. Okay. Ready, huh?
Yes.
Listen again. Yeah.
Unit 3, Audio 3.1.
When you go for an interview for a job, or for a place at college, of course, the interviewer is very likely to ask you questions about what you are studying and the qualifications you hope to get. But the interviewer is also likely to ask about what you do in your spare time. Why does the interviewer ask these questions?
Okay, شباب, clear now? Spare time, leisure time, your studying and the qualification. Clear? Yeah, complete.
Well, he or she wants to find out more about who you really are. They'll discover if you are the kind of person who keeps trying, even if something is hard to do.
Who can answer number 1? The short phrase, the speaker
Keeps
used
trying.
أيوة. So when you are determined means the person who keeps it right, keeps it trying. Okay, حتى لو في مشاكل برضه يحاول ما يأس يكمل. كل اللي عنده عزيمة عنده إصرار. Okay. طيب complete. محمد أكرم with me. يا شباب حد سرحان يا محمد يا أكرم.
With you.
With you. طيب يلا listen.
They'll recognize if you are someone who likes a challenge, or if you are someone who is likely to give up. These things will be important at work or at college. Perhaps the most important thing is that they'll be able to guess if you can get on well with other people. When the interviewer talks to you about your hobby,
طيب. What is the most
Get-
important thing that interviewer may be able to tell when you talk about your hobbies?
Get on with people.
Yes, how to get on well with people. What does it mean get on well with? Get on well with. I like this way, Shabab. Get on well with. What does it mean? Who can explain this
Teamwork.
expression?
Teamwork.
Exactly, you are a good team worker. You are able to communicate with people. You have good relationships with other people. You are kind with other people. علاقتك حلوة مع الناس. شخص طبيعي، شخص نفسيا سوي، مش شخص بتاع مشاكل. فهميني يا شباب؟ This is what we mean get on well with people. طيب, next, complete.
you will give the interviewer valuable information without even knowing it. What hints can I give you? Firstly, a hint about what not to say. If your favourite pastimes are going to parties, eating pizza, and sleeping on the sofa, perhaps it's best not to mention them. My second hint is to be truthful. If you
Give one of the pastimes it's better not to refer to an interview.
Sleeping sofa.
ما تقوليش عليها زي ايه؟ sleeping on the
Eating-
sofa. تمام. وكمان
Or eating pizza.
exactly خالد, eating pizza أو parties. تمام. طيب, 4.
you say that you are a top-class long-distance runner, it could be a problem if your boss signs you up for the intercompany marathon competition in your first week at work. No one wants a reputation as a liar. My third hint is to mention hobbies that show you have a balanced approach to life.
طيب, 4 يا اخوانا. Because what? You should tell the truth. Always tell the truth. Why? Choose A or B or C.
A.
B, you might be able to run a marathon.
B.
You mean B or C, Akram?
C.
C, the employer will know you are trustworthy. Trustworthy. What does mean
A.
trustworthy? I like this word. Muhammad.
A.
A, it's the right thing to do. No.
Trustworthy means يعني صادق أو تقدر تثق فيه.
Exactly. يستحق أهل للثقة. As you say in Arabic, يعني الراجل أهل للثقة. يعني أنت راجل أمين. Okay, trustworthy so means you are trusted person. You are trustful. الناس تثق فيك. جدير بالثقة. جدير بالاحترام. Okay, so the right one is C. طيب. Computer course that suggested what? يلا, the last question.
Perhaps you are applying for a computer science course. Then it might be helpful to know that you also play table tennis in your spare time to keep fit and healthy. The interviewer would like to see that you don't spend all your time sitting in front of a screen. My final hint is to think about how your hobbies can improve your skills. For example,
Okay. 5 يا اخوانا, who can answer?
C.
C, you prove you are really good at different sports too. A,
A.
you show how can you do other things too. طيب محمد, وانت رايك يا محمد?
A.
A. Yes, Akram and Muhammad right. A. Okay, here man, you can make balance between your life and your working life, your personal life and your working life. In this way you can ما تكونش حياتك كلها شغل وخلاص. لا, لازم يكون عندك في بالانس بين حياتك الخاصة وبين شغلك. This is good for the employer. Okay. طيب, the last question يا اخوانا. يلا. According to the speaker, what skill can be improved by playing a team sport? Okay. And which pastime does the speaker suggest for someone who wants to become a police officer? Listen.
if you want to do an arts degree, a passion for photography could develop your sense of colour. If you are applying to be a police officer, it would be good to show a willingness to help other people and improve your understanding of behaviour. For example, you could help out as a scout leader. In fact, any volunteering work will show you are aware of the real world. Many jobs today demand that you work closely with others. If you play in a sports team or play in an orchestra, speak up and explain how you have learned how to work well in a team. Just one last thought. Whatever your hobby, make sure you enjoy it so you can speak about it with honesty and real enthusiasm.
Okay, who can answer يا شباب number 1?
Closely with others.
Which is cooperate. Excellent يا خالد, ما شاء الله عليك. Work closely with other people. Cooperate. You're able to cooperate. Okay, يعني work in a team. تتعاون مع الناس. ما تكون شخص أناني. عندك معلومة ورافض تعطيها تكلمهم أو رافض تعلمهم إزاي يعملوا لا. No, you should cooperate. Share your experience. Exchange knowledge. خذ وهات معاهم. عندك معلومة هو عنده معلومة. في الآخر أنت استفدت هو استفاد. So you should cooperate. In this way, for sure, you should be successful anywhere. طيب, what else يا شباب? The last one.
Help other people or learn more about behavior.
Which, Khalid, which pastime does the speaker suggest for someone who wants to become a police officer?
Volunteering.
Yes, here volunteering. أو اللي هو قال عليها بالضبط تحديدا a scout leader. Okay, a scout leader. Okay. في الحالة ديت بتكون إن أنت you are able to understand behavior. You are leader. A scout leader زي البوليسمان. هو البوليسمان عبارة عن أو البوليس أوفيسر يكون عنده قائد لمجموعة من العساكر يوم مهمة معينة. لازم يكون البوليس أوفيسر ده can understand their behavior. في بينهم rapport أو بينهم good relation. They like him and he likes them and so on. So being a scout leader, it's a good chance for you to be a successful police officer. Okay? Okay, يا شباب? Clear?
Okay.
So,
yes.
so at the end of our listening task, here, what you need to do is what? Here, what you need to do is what? You should, in listening, you should guess the key words. You should understand the topic. Based on this, you can answer the questions easily. Okay? So by the end of our lesson today, what did you learn, ya shabab?
Listening focus.
Yes.
And guess words and reading focus.
Okay. Thank you very much, Khalid. Stay safe, take care. Have a nice day. See you next lesson, please. Okay, any questions?
Thank you.
Okay, so today, Shabab, we focused on reading skills and listening skills. Reading skills. What is the reading skill that you need to focus today? How to define what, Ya Muhammad? The relevant. How to define the relevant
answers to question.
Details, exactly, based on the given question. And for listening, which skill you need to do before listening? You should read the questions carefully, focus on the keywords, especially the topic. Then you can expect the synonymous, and don't expect to find the same words in the question. The speaker uses the same words. No, he doesn't give you the same words, but he can give you synonymous, the same meaning, but in other sentences or other phrases. Clear, Shabab? Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay safe. Take care. Please submit your writing, Shabab, your assignment. And inshallah, tonight or maximum tomorrow afternoon, I'll send you your results. Bismillah. Thank you.